Yo,
Yo, what's going on, man?
what up, man? Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. It's, technology.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, good. 1 second. So, thanks for taking the time, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, no problem, man. Glad we can make it happen.
Yeah,
What's
absolutely.
going
My
on?
name's Blake. I'm with BeatsPerMinute. It's a media publication online. I don't know if you got to check it out, but
Yeah,
yeah, I just want to have a conversation, just talk a little bit about your festival experience, that same, and what you got going on. So I guess let's just start with just go ahead and tell me your name, stage name, and where you're from, how long you've been playing music.
yeah. My name's Cory. I go by Marvel Years. From Vermont originally, but I live in New York City now. I've been doing music for 9 years now, something
Okay.
like that. 2013. Yep.
Sweet. And you just played at same with Manic Focus?
Yeah, Manic Focus. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, play
And
guitar with them.
okay, so you play with them and you also do the DJ and guitar thing on your own?
Yeah, I have my own project, just the Marvel Years project, and then I've just like known Manic Focus for a long time. Play guitar with him a bunch, so yeah, just like the last couple weeks, I've been out with him a couple times playing guitar with him in like his trio set. So it's like him, me, and then a drummer. So that's
Nice.
been pretty cool. Yeah.
Really cool. Do you plan on continuing down that path with him or?
Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully, it's like hard with the scheduling conflict sometimes with like touring. We're both like touring on our own, but yeah, like whenever we can make it happen, we're trying to do more of it for sure.
That's what I was going to ask is how you kind of are able to juggle the two. It's just whenever you're able to fill in with him or.
Yeah, pretty much just like yeah, whenever I have like an open date and he's got a show he wants me on, like hopefully we can make it happen. It's gonna be a little harder the rest of the year because we're both pretty heavy touring, but I think
Mhm.
2023 we'll work some stuff out for sure. Get some more shows going.
Cool. So you're touring right now, yeah?
Yeah, I actually got the next 2 weeks off, and then I'm gone. I'm doing like weekend warrior type stuff, so like shows every weekend till like December probably.
Nice.
So it's gonna start back up. Fall's usually like the heaviest part of the touring year, I would say.
Cool. So what do you just go to a show and then fly back home for the week or?
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's usually I'm doing like Friday, Saturday type shows. So I'll fly in Friday, play the show, fly the next show, fly home on Sunday. So
Nice.
it's nice to like get to like juggle the home time, work in the
Mhm.
studio, and then just go off on the weekends and do shows.
Nice. And so when you're home, it's work is just in the studios making some music.
Yep, pretty much. It's yeah, that's the grind for the fall, at least for now. I just put out an EP, so I'm trying to like write a bunch of new tunes, kind of follow it up, with like an album or something.
Cool.
So we'll see what we can get popping here.
Yeah, you just released the Voyage Ahead Part One. Does that mean
Mhm.
that there's a Part Two coming?
Yeah, part two's coming. Yep, should have some more info on it pretty soon, but it's coming next month. So I'm
Cool.
really
Yeah,
stoked on
awesome
that.
project. That's really
Thank you.
enjoyed listening to that. Got it playing in the
Thank you.
background right now, actually.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your music.
Yeah, it's kind of like electro soul funk type stuff, but I record like a lot of my own guitar into
Mhm.
it. So like this new EP is more like bass heavy type stuff, but also like guitar focused. And that's like kind of the path I'm trying to go down in the future too.
Mhm.
Just make the guitar more of like a focal point with like the heavy bass underneath it
Okay.
thing.
So when you're putting together a song, how's it come together? Is it-
And it's different. A lot of the times, I would say more so than not, it starts with a guitar, like riff or something like that.
hmm,
But sometimes it's even just like a drum loop or something,
hmm, cool.
throw some bass on it and then kind of add the guitar and other elements on top of it.
Mhm.
But I would say primarily, like probably 70% of the time, it starts with like a guitar riff or something that I come up with.
Cool. Nice, man. Yeah, it's really enjoyable stuff. But I guess where does the inspiration come from as far as like, what type of music you're making? I could kind of compare this to like some Pretty Lights stuff.
Hmm.
So are there any artists that you draw inspiration from or?
Yeah, PL for sure. I got into producing primarily from like RJD2, actually.
Hmm,
because he was like the first artist that I heard blend like that hip hop element with like not electronic, but it was like he could perform by himself playing these beats, which like that blew my mind. So him for sure. Rat-a-tat was like a big one back in the day. But now I'm just like I'm getting inspired a lot by like electronic acts, and I'm like, you know, experimental bass type shit. Like Up the Trees is super dope. Closey. So those cats too are like my heavy inspiration right now, I'd say.
Cool. And I guess let's gear towards a little bit about your festival experience. You got in late on, was it Sunday or Saturday?
We played Saturday, yeah. So we got in pretty late because I flew from New York to Cali that day, and then we drove over to the festival. Yeah.
Nice. How'd you enjoy it?
Man, it was awesome. It was so cool. I didn't even know it was gonna like be on a beach. I had no idea like what to expect, man. It blew my mind. It was really sick.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
You ever been like into that area, like Inland Empire, California at all?
No, I used to live in LA for a couple of years, but like I never made it down there. It was either like I was in LA, and then if I played a show outside of that, was like San Diego. So I just drive down there. But yeah, it was a really cool experience, man. It was super cool. It felt like not like a Burning Man experience, but it felt like almost like a decompress after Burning Man type experience. Like I talked to a lot of people who just got back from the burn who were there. So it was really cool, man. The vibes were good for sure.
Did you get to hang out Sunday?
I didn't. We left Saturday, but we chilled pretty late on Saturday nights. I think we ended at like 3 or something like that. So we got good like 7-8 hours in at the fest, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, nice. Really cool. So tell me about, I guess you've been playing music for 9 years. How long have you been playing for an audience?
Probably 8 years, I think. I think I started like the Marvel Years project a year before I started playing shows. So I was in college, freshman in college, and then I got booked for my first show. And then I got booked for like my first tour a month after that. And then after that, I got back from tour, and I think I dropped out of college like 2 weeks later or something. We started doing this like full time. Nice. It's been like a solid 8 years now. I've been touring.
Cool. Yeah. Really special. And I guess who are some artists that you really enjoy touring with or playing with or playing under?
Well, Manic for sure. He's like, I love touring with like my really good friends. So like Manic Focus, Maddie O'Neill is another one. But I would say probably the most like inspiring artist I've toured with is probably Lettuce. Just like, I don't know, it's just a totally different vibe touring with like an amazing band. Like every one of those dudes is like an incredible musician. They're like the Eagles. It's like they're all just so good on their own, and then when they come together, it's just mind-blowing like every night. So that was probably one of my favorite tours I've been on, I'd say.
Very nice.
For sure. Yeah.
Cool. What was I gonna ask about that? Saw Lettuce, and I saw you got a tour with Floozies as well.
Yeah, tour with the Floozies back in the day. Tour with Grizz. A lot of Lotus. Lotus was pretty cool. But yeah, just like they've all become like pretty good homies after a while. I've known these dudes for like since I started touring. I met J-Mac, Manic Focus 8 years ago. So, just touring with like friends on the road is like really, it keeps you grounded kind of, I would guess, because touring can get kind of hectic sometimes. So it's nice to like be with like your best friends on the road. You're all experiencing everything together,
Really cool.
So it's really nice.
So when you're playing, are you playing guitar on stage?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. You're DJing and then you're playing guitar on top of it?
Yeah. I started off like just DJing, didn't have the guitar. Started to bring it in a little bit. I play it like, maybe 3-4 times, but now I'm trying to, it's on my back the whole show, Cool. So like I'm trying to play it through every song, make it more of like a staple of like the performance,
Okay. And do you see yourself continuing down that path, just like being just like you up there with guitar, or do you see yourself with other people?
Yeah, like primarily me, but I'm doing a show in Denver in 3 weeks, and we're doing like a trio So that would be cool. It's like a drummer, and then I have Jason Leach, who's an incredible keyboard player. So he's gonna be on it too. So maybe in the future, I'd like to do more like trio stuff. But it's also nice just being one guy. You know, when you have like a one-off show, you fly out, just play the show, fly home. It's like nice to just be one dude.
For
So
sure.
I'm trying to like build my show where it works just around me, but also if I want to have other musicians on stage, I can.
Yeah.
You know, I have that freedom. So that's like what I'm working towards right now, for sure.
Cool. Talking about so it's just you yourself, but do you have like a team around you that's traveling with you?
No, just me. It depends on the show. Sometimes I'll have a tour manager with me, but yeah, it's basically just me. But for some of these bigger shows like Denver, you know, I'll have a crew, you know, lighting, sound guy, tour manager, like all that stuff. But for most of the weekend warrior stuff I got coming up, I'm just gonna be going solo, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
And, what about like visualizers and stuff? Like, how does that come about?
Like stuff for the screens, like LED screens and stuff. Yeah, that's actually something I'm just getting into, but like just getting your own video content. You know, it could just be like simple stuff, you know, like your logos doing like cool, you know, flips and stuff in the background or changing colors. But that's like one thing I've learned playing shows recently, especially, is how much like the video content comes into play. Because basically every show we're playing now has an LED screen or something in the venue, and you want something immersive and like catered to your music specifically on stage. So I'm just starting to get like a whole visual pack and like all that stuff kind of set up, just to like it rounds out the show. You know, it's like music and the visuals is like a full experience.
And so, do you have to like hire somebody out for that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I know artists who like do it themselves. I'm not nearly talented enough to do that with video editing stuff, but I'm trying to get there. But yeah, for right now, I just like hire homies that I know, most of them in Denver actually, but yeah, just homies I know, just making like simple stuff. And then also what I'll do is I have like music videos for my older tracks, which are all animated. They're animated music videos, and I'll throw clips of that on the screens when I play the certain tracks throughout the show.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've seen those. Those are really cool. Nice. I guess what should we look forward to for this next project? I guess part 2. Anything else that you're excited about that you'd like to share?
Yeah, we got a couple more. I just did a Pink Floyd remix earlier this year. So we got a couple more of those coming, like same style remixes, covers coming, and then an album. Got to get to work on this album pretty soon here. So, and that's gonna be coming after this EP, hopefully early 2023. That's like an Elon Musk time. I'm being like optimistic. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, a lot of new music coming out and a full tour next year. So that's be pretty cool.
Sweet. What are you doing outside of music? You have any hobbies? Anything for fun?
Man, not much, bro. Honestly. I mean, I snowboard in the wintertime, you know, because I'm from Vermont. So like, that's cool. I mean, I skate around the city every once in a while, but like, other than that, yeah, it's pretty much my life, man. Just
nice.
Working in the studio.
Good, man.
Maybe I'll get a dog and I'll, you know, that'll take up some time. But we'll see what happens.
For sure. Well, I appreciate that. I guess for you right now, what would you say that your biggest need in life is right now?
Biggest need? Man, I don't know.
Where can you use the most help to get to wherever you're trying to get to?
I think, well, career-wise, a team, like a solid team, which I finally have now. You know, like I have a really good team with me that we all finally started working with each other this year.
Like Hannah, nice. Or
what's that?
Like a PR, like Hannah.
Yeah, PR, Hannah, Jamie. Also have, you know, my managers, and they have people under them who also are on the team. Agent. It's just nice to have a full team behind you that all like believes in the vision, and we're all on the same page together. But yeah, just like that's been something I've been working towards for a while, is just having, you know, a full team who understands the project vision and can get behind it. So yeah, I'm like really stoked to see where this goes because we've only been working with each other for about 8 months now or something like that. So
Cool.
stoked for next year.
Nice. So you feel pretty good about your team right now. Is there anything else that you'd like to have included in your team? Any other people?
Yeah, I think that's like kind of the behind the scenes type of stuff. But in the future, I'd like to have like a full team touring with me. Eventually, with that comes like I need my own, but not a bus, but like a van or something. Do a full headline tour, that type of thing. So that's like a goal I'm working towards right now for sure. Have my own video, lighting, production guys, sound guy. So that's like my main goal right now is to get to that point, hopefully next year or something like that.
Do you know what like kind of steps you need to take to get towards that?
Yeah, sell tickets to shows and play bigger rooms because with that comes the opportunity to spend a little bit more money on a team to tour with you and stuff like that. And to do that, you need to put out new music. So that's what we're doing now. So this is like the phase one of the plan. Is to just pump out a bunch of music. Next year, we start doing like a lot of shows on a full tour, have a team with us. So it's like a building process for sure, but we're getting there.
Nice. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate all that. Thanks for sharing that with me. I guess we wrap up. Is there anything else that you'd like to get out there? Any messages? Anything that's really important for you right now that you just like to share?
Yes. Well, I just put out the EP, Voyage Ahead. So yeah, just check out part 2. It's coming out in October.
October.
Yep. And yeah, you can go to marvelyearsmusic.com/shows, check out the whole tour schedule for the rest of the year. We rinsing the whole EP plus a lot of new collabs and stuff. So yeah, pretty stoked for the rest of the year here.
Sweet. Yeah, man. Looking forward to it. Excited to see what else you can put out.
Oh yeah, man.
And yeah, look forward to be seeing you alone.
Yes. Yeah, appreciate you setting this up, man. I'm glad we can make it work.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Thanks again. You have a good one.
You too, bro.
Yep, take care.
Peace.